Hi, I'm going to give you advice on social skills when you're dealing with awkward situations. How to handle situations that involve the police. Never argue with the police. Always answer their questions, even though it seems upsetting and you're not sure. And if you're going to do diversion, here's the rules. Never argue. Always complete your diversion, even if you don't like it. But it's not forever, it's temporary until your charges are dropped. But it might help you keep out of trouble. Never go looking for trouble. Trouble always follows. This is educational advice, I'm not telling anyone what to do. But when you come in situations that involve the police, it's very hard. I'm not going to say why, and I can't say who I am because I'm personal and private, so I'm not going to say the situation too much. Just saying, if anyone is struggling dealing with police, that is going to be the most complicated thing. Because if you do diversion, you have to complete diversion, and it's not easy, let me tell you. Now, social worker diversion's a little better than jail. If you want to drop your charges, you may have to see a social worker and do diversion. Now, personally, don't like the idea. It's not a comfortable idea, but it's not nice. It's not meant to be nice. But diversions keep you out of trouble, keep you away from trouble, and I think maybe help. Sometimes our parents aren't going to always agree with our life choices, but we have to make them. Some of the choices we have made aren't always the right ones. Now, nobody's perfect. Now, I can't say too much. My name is Sasha Elvira 5. Sasha Elvira 5 has recently need to do diversion. Not happy about it, unhappy about it. But we'll have to do it. Because A, it's important. B, don't want prison time. And C, it will help the charges drop for whatever the reason is. And I can't say what they are, and neither can Sasha Elvira 5 say what they are because they're confidential. But for whatever reason, diversion is better than prison. Sometimes life can be crappy. We've all been there. Now, if you have questions, contact Sasha Elvira 5 at gmail.com. Please, that's for business inquiries. You have any questions? Please send respectful comments. It is the public, and you should be respectful in your comments. Don't leave rude remarks and hateful comments because it's not acceptable and it's not socially appropriate. Sometimes we have to keep our comments and our opinions to ourselves, even though they're right. They may be wrong to some, but keep your opinions to yourself if you don't want trouble. Sometimes opinions have to be kept to ourselves, as not every opinion is socially appropriate. Now, HBO, Curb Your Enthusiasm, has language that is not suitable for young children. That's why it's not meant for young children. You have to be 14 and over to watch that show. Some of the language in that show is not socially appropriate, but that's why they rate it 14 plus, meaning 14 and adult to watch the show because of the content. Now, a lot of the jokes are not appropriate for a young child to watch, and a lot of the language in it is socially inappropriate but funny. Now, just to get heads up, HBO Curb Your Enthusiasm now has season 10, if you're ever interested. And the character is named Larry David. Now, he's always getting kicked out of Susie Green's house because he's always doing something to upset Susie Green. But the strange thing is, whenever Susie Green kicks Larry David out her house, he keeps coming back and getting invited back. And then he'll do something and get kicked out again. Like, whenever Susie Green gets upset with Larry David, she swears at him. Now, I can't repeat the language because there's now a new law that swearing isn't appropriate on it. So, if you want to watch my series about it, go to Storyfire. I can leave the link underneath.